Hi guys, and welcome back. Today I want to get started with showing you what we have growing in our grow room and what we have done in the past week. Then we're going to move on to showing you what we are going to be doing today. I have a lot of things I need to get done today. I'm still working on uppotting all my plants because they're growing pretty big now and they grew out of their little pots that I had them in. And I'm separating some plants, transplanting those into different pods as well. And then I have to get all my squash seeds and some other seeds sown today. Since we're over here, I'm going to start with these. We got our poblano peppers and jalapeno peppers all potted up in these fancy red Solo cups with some drainage holes on the bottom that I just had my husband drill for me. I'm going to have him do some more later so we can do some more uppotting. I have these Antigua, I believe they were called, eggplants. These guys are all sowed in February. I have a video on that. You can look back if you'd like. I have a loofah plant back here, which is the only surviving loofah plant so far. I did just transplant 2 of them. One did not make it. I didn't realize that they were prone to transplant shock. So that one died, but this one's made it and it's healthy. I did sow some more loofah seeds. I'll show you in a minute. We have some leeks, which are looking good. I have more leeks over there. Just gave them a haircut last night so they can grow bigger and better and thicker. I have some potato plants, which I'm going to uppot today. More eggplants. Some tomato plants I uppotted last night. I'm growing Perone tomatoes and Mountain Magic tomatoes this year. So I have a bunch of those that I uppotted. I have a few more to uppot, like this guy. I just uppotted these last night and they've already grown a little bit, like it's crazy. These are the Mountain Magic. They're a little bit smaller. This one's pretty big though. This one's a Mountain Magic too. That one needs to be uppotted. These guys all need to be separated out. These are potato plants. Some germinated after others, so this one's a little bit bigger than the other 2. More potato plants. Another eggplant over here, and then we have our pumpkin plant here that I'm just trying to keep alive. I'm not expecting any pumpkins off of it. Just trying to keep it alive because my daughter brought it home one day from school in November, and so far so good. Still blooming. These are just some leaves I pulled off of it, and I'm just letting those compost in place there. Looks like we can use some more water. Then we're going to move over to our sprouting section. I have cabbage sprouts that I'm going to be uppotting either today or within the next couple days. Right there. I have some broccoli rabe sprouts there that I will also be uppotting. I just thinned them all out last night and just cut off with scissors the ones that we didn't want. Some of these have just germinated. Others are already getting their true leaves. And that is because my son pulled a bunch out the other day. So I re-sowed those real quick and they're doing just fine. I have this loofah here that literally just sprouted. I just noticed it a little while ago and took the saran wrap off of it and put it underneath the grow light. Then under this saran wrap, I have some onion seeds that I've been waiting for to germinate, but my son, when he pulled those out, he also dumped this tray of onions, so I don't think that they're going to germinate. I've been watering them anyways, just to see, but I'm probably going to give up on them within a few days. And here I have 2 marigolds that sprouted. These are from seeds that we saved last year. And then I also got some more marigold seeds from my mother-in-law's garden, and we're going to see if those pop up in the next few days too. Moving down here, I have the rest of our loofah seeds that are hopefully germinating. Hopefully we'll see those within the next few days since this one just sprouted up here. And then I have a whole bunch of lettuce leaf basil, which I have already harvested some from, and it was delicious. We put it on some pizza. I have a video on that in the shorts if you want to check that out. I also have some parsley, some more potato plants. These are mainly all parsley and potato plants here, and basil. And that's what we have so far. So now let's move on to sowing some squash seeds. I also forgot this little guy. This little guy is a lettuce. The only one that has germinated so far. They were from seeds I bought last year, so not sure if the rest are going to germinate. They might take a little bit longer. It's a bunch of different varieties because it was a gourmet salad mix. And if they don't germinate, that's okay, because within the next couple days I have another order from Baker Creek coming in with some salad that I cannot wait to sow. This is one of the kinds of soil I was using. I just ran out of this and decided I don't ever want to purchase this again. So note to self, I did not like that. And this is what I got last night. And this seems to be working out really good. I just used it last night to up out some plants, but it felt really nice. And I think this is what I'm going to stick with. So I bought 2 more bags of it for today, as you can see right here. I got these from Tractor Supply near me, and this was the only soil that I could find that was not Miracle Grow. So I did not want to go with Miracle Grow. So this is what I got, and it worked out pretty well. I also like the fact that it says that it has beneficial soil microbes in it. I have soaked and sanitized my pots that we have previously used, and I soaked them in vinegar, water, and dish soap, and washed them out real good. And over here I have my seed soaking. We have our spaghetti squash right here, and our striped zucchini squash right here. And then I have some spinach seed soaking here as well.
Oh, that one snapped right there.
Alright, first things first, I want to get some soil mixed up. I'm not sure how much I'm going to get done today, so I'm just going to start with one bag. Add a little bit of water. This water has some soil in it from yesterday. I used this last night. And give it a good mix. Once again, we want this to be able to hold itself together, but not dripping wet when you squeeze it. Pre-moistening your soil will just give you a nice, your plant a better start. And it'll help germination rates too. Soil doesn't hold together as well, but I'm going to say that that's good. It feels good to me. I don't want to overwater it. I feel like if I put any more in there, it will start dripping on me. So I'm going to put a little bit of soil in the bottom of my cup. And I have a Mountain Magic tomato here. Pop out of its cell. It's okay if some of the soil falls out. Still pretty young, so not all the roots have wrapped around yet, so it's good. what we want. I pulled off the true leaf. Should be two, but there was already missing one, so it said they were already falling off. And with tomatoes, I'm going to bury them a little deeper than what they originally were, because they will keep rooting out the sides, and they will keep growing, and they will benefit from being planted deeper in the pot. Just gently pressing the soil in. I'm not trying to pack it in too tight, but I do want there to be no air gaps. And then I'll label this, but for now, so I don't have to label in between each one, I'm just going to set one over there and set its cup that it came out of directly in front of it. And I'll do the same for the rest of them. This is another Mountain Magic tomato. Pop the true leaves off. I have a surprise tomato plant. Not sure what variety, so I'm going to label this with a question mark. I think by the way they're growing, I want to say it's a Peron tomato, or Peron, whatever. And then I have two true potato seedlings in here, so I need to, actually no, I have three in here. I'm not sure if that's a branch. No, looks like it's a separate plant. So we have three true potato seeds in here and one tomato. And here I'm gonna divide these all up. I'm gonna moisten the soil so this way it'll be easier to separate. And then we'll get these into their own pots. a mess here, but we got everything all up potted that I wanted to do today. And now I'm just going to sow some seeds. I'm running a little low on soil, so I'm going to open up that second bag. I have labeled everything so we know what is what. I don't think I'm going to use all this. Save some in the bag. You know the drill. We're going to moisten our soil. Looking good. These are the squash seeds that we're planting today. We have Warsaw pasta, which is like a spaghetti squash, and caserta squash, which is like a striped zucchini. It's supposed to stay tender even with a larger size. We're going to plant these a half an inch to an inch deep. Same with these ones. And they're both going to go on a heat mat when we're done. Our seeds right here. I did label the cups because I was afraid I was going to mix those up, which I definitely would have. We're going to, I think I soaked 8 seeds of each one. Squash do not like their roots disturbed, so I'm only going to put 1 seed per each pod, so I don't have to separate them at all. And if they don't germinate, we'll just plant something else in its spot. Alright, there's 8 cups for the first kind. We're going to fill up all our pots first. Fill all our pots up with soil. So now I'm going to take our seed size strained, 1 per each hole. I might need to take my gloves off for this. Here's our spaghetti squash. Here's our zucchini. I have a piece of hair stuck to my glove. Can't seem to get off. I'm going to cover these up with a little bit of soil each. I got all our seeds that we just sowed on our heating mat. I'm just going to spray them all in. These guys over here are loofah seeds. Just a note to myself, they are not labeled. So the unlabeled ones are loofah seeds, and I will have to label them ASAP before they all look the same. I'm doing this while I'm also making dinner, so I gotta go hurry up and get dinner served, I would film that, but it's nothing special tonight. We're just having pasta and meat sauce. So I will see you soon. Have a blessed day. Bye, guys.